From Indie Arts Creations. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to do it's either going to be a straight pour or a ring pour. I'm not sure yet, but what is going to be different is my base color. Normally I would do it on either black or white, but I'm going to try something new. And I'm going to do it with gold. So I have three colors. I have a phthalo blue, a phthalo green, and an aqua green. And so I'm going to layer the three colors in a cup. And then I'm going to do the pour. So what's the difference between a straight pour and a ring pour? So a straight pour is when you paint on the canvas, um, just straight onto the canvas. Where a ring pour is when you're pouring it on the canvas, you're pouring it in a circular motion as you would a ring. Oh, yikers. I'm trying to show you me layering, and then I got a little paint on the canvas. It's not going to matter, but it would be nice if I wouldn't get paint on the canvas this early on before I start applying it. So it's fine. Keeping creating with me or other artists. 12 canvas. This is the first time I'm using a black canvas. The canvas is actually black. I bought it that way. Interesting when I go to tilt uh, with the gold, um, how it will react. Will it react? Won't it react? Uh, I thought about what gold I was going to use, and if I wanted to use more like the 24 karat gold. I don't have any more Liquitex. I love Liquitex gold. But I decided to use the Gold Harvest from ArtMinds. The last time I used that, I was pretty impressed. I like the iridescence of it. Go one more round and then we're gonna see how this works out. I'm gonna just do this. I think this last one could be out of order in a way. Okay, so this is our layer. Hope you can see. And again, I'm gonna go with, excuse me, a gold circle to get us started. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has like really nice shimmer to it. And I thought that might be nice with this color combination. I think this is a pretty color combination. So let's see, straight pour, or you know what, I'm gonna move this out of the tray. It doesn't look like the tray is, it doesn't look like it was leveled. And I want it to be as leveled as possible. I'm gonna just move this just a little. Okay. Now, why don't we go for a ring? See what we get. So to me, when you're doing a ring, one of the other things is that I feel like you should go really slow to get the definition of the ring. Like this is making a really nice ring formation. You know, I never know how to end the ring in terms of the center of the ring. Like I'm always kind of a little nervous. I'm going to go up a little, see what that brings us. And I'm going to come back down. So, as I'm thinking about it, and of course I don't think about these things until I'm doing them. Maybe I shouldn't have stretched out the gold, but it'll be okay because the gold is going to run off the canvas. So there's many ways you can end the ring. Actually, I'm liking the way that this ring is ending. So as you see, we have a nice ring here. And so then we're just going to move it around very slowly. And so why do you want to move it so slow? You're moving it slow to keep the formation of the ring. So that covered up the gold really well. I was a little wondering how that was all going to work out. So now the question is, will we have enough paint to get us to the sides? And looks like it so far. So remember when I was saying I wondered how it would react? Unfortunately, so it reacted and we had some gold there. Unfortunately, that'll have to be covered up because we have to cover the canvas, right? But what we would want to, what we'll see in a moment is if it will, when I go to torch it, sorry, I probably had that more towards me. And it should be towards you so you can see. Why am I doing that? I'm doing that to help the paint along, if you're wondering. And we'll have to bring it back. And we're bringing it back because we have one more corner, right? And we're hoping that we get to the corner, which I have no doubt that we will. It would be nice if all of the gold didn't leave. But again, I think that when I go to torch, that might help us out. If that's the goal. I didn't really have a goal per se in terms of if it would, if the, I did want to try it to see if it would, but if it did, it did. If it didn't, it didn't. Um, and since I don't have gloves, and then I'll be right back, and I'm going to torch it a little bit and see if any more gold will pop out. Torch a little. So again, I'm not sure if you heard me, but I said I'm going to torch to see if any gold will come out. So remember, the torch serves a couple of different purposes. So one purpose a torch serves is that you use it when you have air bubbles. You need to pop those out, and you pop them out so that when the paint dries, you don't have air bubbles in the paint. And then another purpose is you can use the torch to sometimes bring out the colors that are underneath a painting. And then also you can use a torch for some cells, to form some cells. So I'm going to take this down and clean up the sides, and then I'll bring you in for a close-up. For the close-up, and as you can see, the gold really came through our green and blue ring. I didn't think that the gold would have came out like that. I was thinking that maybe we would have gotten like a couple of speckles, a couple of cells that would have popped out, but never in my wildest dreams that I had thought that the gold would have came out and reacted this way. So it's interesting. I wonder if it's this particular gold, this particular brand, or if it would it react like this if I would have used like the Liquitex gold or the 24 karat gold? So maybe I'll do this again with a gold base, that is. The colors don't have to be the same. Yeah, so what would have been our ring is covered up quite a bit. So I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Please leave comments, like, share, subscribe if you haven't. For those who have, I appreciate the support. And until we meet again, cheers to painting.